The man was tied up by 4 50-ton iron chains on his hands and feet, and each iron chain was guarded by 4 ferocious monsters respectively. Each monster possessed the power equivalent to 2 million nuclear bombs. What's unexpected is when the 4 monsters pulled the chains at the same time trying to tear the man apart. The man showed no reaction at all. This instead made the man even more excited. He took a deep breath, then let out a terrifying roar. The 4 monsters were directly torn to pieces by this force, and the man's name is Zebra. He is the strongest among the 4 heavenly kings, because he ate more than 2,000 species in the gourmet world to extinction. He was imprisoned, and his prison sentence was about to end soon. When people all over the world learned that Zebra was about to be released from prison, they all entered a level 1 alert state. The prices of all food soared by 85 times because of this. But what's unexpected is Komatsu wanted to celebrate Zebra's release from prison. He used all the delicacies he could find in the prison to make a big table of delicious food for Zebra, but Zebra was not interested in this food. He suddenly came to Komatsu hungrily and thirstily, wanting to eat him. At this dangerous moment, the warden told Zebra that he needed to extend his prison sentence because a beast with a capture level as high as 80 had appeared nearby. Unexpectedly, Zebra was very excited after hearing this news. He went directly outside the prison, concentrated all his power in his abdomen. Then an ultrasonic nuclear bomb was spit out from Zebra's mouth. After the nuclear bomb flew into the sky, it released countless lightning bolts that struck these monsters. All the monsters were roasted by the lightning, but the strongest lava turtle still survived, and Zebra's behavior angered the lava turtle. It rushed towards Zebra's direction, but Zebra was not afraid at all. He opened his mouth again. In the next second, a more powerful energy gushed out from Zebra's mouth. As soon as the lava turtle came into contact with this energy, it was blown to pieces. After the attack ended, the ground ahead was littered with the corpses of various ferocious beasts. Toriko, standing nearby, felt immense admiration for Zebra at the sight. However, Zebra said he had exerted too much power. His throat had become rather hoarse, and he wanted to drink some sweet, refreshing beverage to soothe it. Toriko replied that sweet flower cola was just in season to enjoy. This was exactly the reason they had come to find Zebra, so they immediately set off for the Gourmet Pyramid. The desert where the Gourmet Pyramid was located was extremely magical. Some areas here were made of rice, others were composed of black sugar cubes. What was even more incredible was that it also contained all kinds of rare mineral resources, but traversing this area was extremely dangerous. To reach the Gourmet Pyramid quickly, the group took a cable car house to cross the desert. Yet Zebra, who hadn't seen the outside world for 200 years, started looking for fights as soon as he stepped out. Even after reaching the terminal station, Zebra began threatening the guards on duty just to get something to eat. Witnessing this scene, Komatsu began to doubt whether Zebra was reliable. He started complaining to Toriko about his dissatisfaction with Zebra, not caring whether Zebra could hear him or not. But Toriko said in response they absolutely needed Zebra's help for the upcoming trip to the Gourmet Pyramid to successfully obtain the sweet flower cola. Moreover, Zebra was not at all what Komatsu thought he was based on first impressions. To Komatsu's great surprise, when they arrived at a village, the villagers were overjoyed and excited to see Zebra. They surrounded him and revered him like a god. It turned out that because of Zebra's arrival, the 2 countries that had been at war heard that Zebra would pass through here and immediately ceased all hostilities around the Gourmet Desert, allowing the villagers here to escape the hardships of war and rebuild their lives. But just as the villagers were celebrating, a poisonous scorpion, a biological weapon left over from the war, suddenly appeared before everyone. Many villagers had already been killed by this scorpion. This was the agony brought by war. This 8-tailed giant